everyone, my name is Olivia Savage and I'm a digital media, marketing, and project manager here at Newswire. Welcome to today's Smart Start educational video on earned media outreach. What is earned media? How should you approach the media if you have a story you'd like them to cover? How can earned media help drive traffic to your website or serve as part of an integrated marketing strategy? Here today to talk with me about these concepts and more is my colleague, Maria Marhevka. Welcome back, Maria. How are you today?
Hey, Olivia. Thanks for having me back. I'm super excited to talk more about earned media outreach this week, and that is just a form of publicity that's gained through promotional efforts other than paid media. So I think it's going to be a great topic to touch on.
Awesome. So just like with any media marketing strategy, there are a lot of moving pieces to earned media. That being said, what is the first step in the earned media outreach process?
So there are a few questions. How do I increase my page views? How do I get more customers to my website? Should I even market my business on social media? Now, these are all valid questions and each has their own separate, unique answer, but at the core, they all tie back to a single concept, which is website traffic. And the more people that you can get in front of your business, so your product, your service, your brand as a whole, the more successful you'll be in achieving your overall marketing goals. And that's why the first step in your earned media outreach process is to define your why. In other words, why are you trying to engage with members of the media? What is your end goal? And can it be accomplished through earned media placements? Defining your why is going to be the cornerstone of all of your efforts moving forward.
It sounds like a company's why acts as a guide for a company's overall media and marketing strategy. But how does it factor into the earned media process?
Now, when you clearly define your media-related objectives, you can really begin to develop that strategic outreach plan in order to achieve your defined goals and get those results that you want. And this is a crucial step in the entire process because your goals are going to dictate how you go about developing your content, who you're targeting, so what outlets, what media publications you're going to target, and what members of media you're going to pitch your stories to. And oftentimes these are human-centric goals. From time to time, whenever you're thinking about different businesses, you think about the business as a whole, but behind every single business, no matter the industry, are people. And that's who you're really trying to target at the end of the day through all of your communications. So both companies and individuals, you need to capture the attention of people to get the results that you're seeking, whether it's to spread awareness about a story, maybe sell a product or a service, or just drive action in some form. You always want to keep that human-centric approach top of mind to really help you kind of steer the ship in that respect. And when you can confidently define the results that you expect to gain from your outreach, it's then time to answer a new question, which is, who is my audience?
Right, so targeting the proper audience is very important, but there's also targeting the correct media outlets. You want coverage in a publication that tends to be an authority on whatever industry or topic that you're talking about. What would you suggest for companies as far as finding the right publications, approaching them, and then securing that coverage that they need in order to reach their goals?
To earn the best earned media coverage for your business, that's going to require you to identify your desired media and sending a single pitch. You want to start by selecting media channels that you want to target. These channels can vary in terms of, content length, the presentation, and the purpose. Some examples include digital publications, broadcast networks, newspapers, social media influencers, forums, blogs. These are all examples of the channels that you can kind of set your focus on and figure out what makes the most sense for your business and the message at hand. And that's just a really great place to start. So you defined your why, you're understanding who makes up your audience, you're getting a deeper understanding of their demographics, what makes them tick, and then you're trying to meet them where they are on the different channels that are available on the internet.
So how does a company actually go about identifying what outlets are best suited for them?
Really, like I said before, what you're trying to do is you're trying to find the channels that make the most sense for your business for your target audience and for the message at hand. And they all serve a different purpose and support various forms of media. Longer form content is typically found in newspapers, digital publications, forums, and blogs. Those are all great examples. Whereas short form content often lives on social media platforms, video hosting sites like YouTube, and broadcast news networks. So the next step would be to evaluate the channel, something that you really want to keep in the back of your mind. Like I said about social media before, you want to make your content fit the platform that you're trying to, relay your message to. You don't want to try and make the platform fit your content.
Okay, so you've identified your channel. Now it's time to identify your objectives, correct?
That's correct. So you're going to begin by researching the most popular outlets, the media members and organizations that could help promote your content. And something that you want to keep in mind in this step especially, and just in general, is that whenever it comes to media entities, they're basically like snowflakes in that no two are exactly the same. So keeping that in the back of your mind is really going to help you cater your approach and your messaging to kind of fit the mold of what they're looking for and better your odds of getting an earned media opportunity. Now, you want to be mindful that individual outlets and creators are likely going to put their own spin on your content. So just keep that in the back of your mind as well. Now, a major part of this step is, like I said before, kind of recording those names of the publications and the journalists that you really want to talk to and get your content in front of. So as you're doing your research and you like, the way that one publication or one journalist approaches their stories, jot it down and make a note of that and figure out how you can kind of build your story to fit what they're looking for. However, if certain members within the outlet produces stories with a particular spin that you're seeking, try to target their teams and find their direct contact information in your search. Getting right to the source is really going to help you expedite the process in general. And this brings up a key element of earned media outreach, which is finding the contact information of your desired media personnel. Now, it's easier said than done whenever you're trying to find the direct contact information to someone that you're trying to reach, but it's not impossible. You can, look on their website. That's oftentimes where they will put an email address, maybe a phone number. You can also go to their social media channels, send them a direct message, connect through professional networking sites like LinkedIn, or simply use your media databases, which are typically a paid service, to get the information that you need.
Okay, so now we've done all of this prep and research. Now it's time to put all of these pieces together. What happens next?
When it comes to securing earned media coverage, value is the name of the game. Remember, this process should be somewhat of a two-way street. You secure a placement in an outlet or a media source, and the outlet can engage with their audience with your content. Like I said, it's kind of like a win-win in that situation whenever everything is executed flawlessly. Now, with that being said, you want to bring your A game when it comes to content development. If you're trying to promote a story, make sure it's relevant to the group of people that you're trying to target and has that now factor. Relevancy reigns supreme in any form of messaging, but especially when it comes to press release distribution. Yeah, if you find yourself in a position where you're kind of struggling to find that newsworthy angle, just nothing seems to be like super interesting, or it just kind of falls flat and it's missing something, you might have to ask yourself the question of whether or not this story is even worth promoting in the first place. And that's totally okay, because there's a lot of crumbled balls of paper by the trash can when it comes to creating new content topics and ideas. You have to keep kind of churning through them to find one that makes the most sense right now for your audience.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Maria. As always, this was extremely educational and helpful. I look forward to speaking with you in the near future about other educational topics. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can reach out to us at our website, newswire.com, or on social media. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit like down below, share with your network, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Newswire educational content. To learn more about Newswire's offerings, how to partner with us, and to explore our flagship Earned Media Advantage guided tour program, please be sure to visit newswire.com. At our website, you can also view our entire library of educational materials, including our Smart Start guides, white papers, case studies, and other relevant content that can help you reach your media, marketing, and press release distribution goals. Check it out.